there's no echo, right? There's not gonna be an echo. I think I hear an echo.
Yeah, something's on that shit.
Why don't you mute this for a second?
4, 3, 2, 1. And hey guys, we are live. Please leave a thumbs up emoji in the chat if you can hear us fine. How are you lovely peeps today? Welcome to Stereo Dread, powered by Dezombified. Thank you so much for being here. How was your day today? We are so glad to see you. Our day was fine, and hey, it just got better because we're here with you. Here sitting with me is the ever so wonderful
Kenny Dreadful.
Thank you guys for being here once again. Oh, they gave us a little thumbs up. That means we sound clear and we're good to go. So how was everybody's week? How have you guys all been? I'm hoping okay. Hey, I'm here. Very sorry to hear that somebody got hit by a basketball. I am so sorry to hear that. Basketballs hurt. Those things are really hard, and especially the ones with especially the ones that are, pure leather, because you got the knockoffs from the toy stores, and then you got the real professional basketballs. Those hurt a lot. You know what else hurts too? Soccer balls hurt. Softballs, well, I think all balls hurt. So hey, Danny is saying I'm gonna be doing charity work on Mondays with my mom. We're delivering lunches to what does that say? To have other volunteers hand them out to other children. OMG, that is so sweet. That's great. I love charity work. We like to do a little bit here at the local SA during Thanksgiving. So feeding homeless and whatnot. Hey, what's so sweet? Hi, Anime Atome. Basically, Danny is doing some charity work with his mother. It's basically, and that's pretty cool that he's doing that. And that it's a family thing, so that's pretty neat actually. Let's see who else is chilling with us today. Hey babe, do you want to do a roll call?
Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Scroll to the top so I can see who's here. Hey, Swedish mom, how are you? It's nice to have you stop by. April by Sarah, thank you. I hope you're feeling really good today. We also have Danny Boy, Danny Martian in the house. I hope you got that license, my dude. Kevin Suave, thank you. Aisha, 1994, that's what's up. It's always good to have you stop by. Thank you. And let's see, who else is here? Keep scrolling. Let's see. Keep going. I think that's Anime Atome. Hey. So it's good to see you. She has that blue moderator's wrench, so everyone be careful. Mongo Johnny, thanks for dropping in.
Ooh.
That is so awesome. Thank you. We are honored to have you.
Yes.
And Dusty Fleming, my boy Dusty F. What's going on? You pumping up those biceps, brother? I hope so. You gotta keep strong. Summer's here. Hulk smash. That's what's up.
I am so glad to see all of you guys here today. Hey, Mr. Go ahead, baby. Go.
No, I'm just reading the chat. The Swedish mom says that she doesn't hear me, so something must be wrong with the mic.
Maybe raise your volume a little bit, honey. Let's see. We just did a roll call for those who missed what he said.
How about now? Is that better?
Yes, please let us know if that's better.
Is that better, or should I go a little higher?
Ooh. With that voice, baby, I don't mind hearing it at any volume.
But not good. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not the one that deals with the technical things on this side. It's Miss Stereo, so you have to wag your finger at her. Shame on you, Miss Stereo.
A little higher, babe.
Shame on you.
Ooh.
You're doing me wrong.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Hey, what about me, you guys? I need to know. Are you guys hearing both of us okay? What is up? Let us know.
Is that better, Swedish Mom? Can you hear me better now? Let me know. Yes. Yes, April. What is it? What's going on? Kenny? She has a question mark. Kenny? Yes. Yes, April. I think, what? Am I talking too low?
I'm here.
I have a slight echo, Danny says.
Oh, what is going on? Just stay close to the mic. That's all.
I am close to the mic. Any more closer to the mic, I be the mic. Okay? I be the mic.
Oh,
Can't get any closer than this.
Let's see. Hold on a second. I'm going to try something.
If I had the skills,
Okay, hold on a second. How about now? Let us know if right now that sounds okay. April?
She says, oh, never mind. I know who Kenny is. Yeah, it's me, Kenny Dreffel, a.k.a. Kenny Wise. Danny says, yes.
That's much
better.
Okie dokie,
Okay now.
Karaoke.
Yeah, now we got a smiley face and a kissy face.
Well,
and now she says, it's perfect. So thank you.
Great. I know where the echo is coming from all of our lives now.
Where is it
It's coming from the source
Uh-huh.
of the Google Hangouts.
Oh.
So whenever we have that on, there's gonna be an echo if you talk, if one of us talks.
That's not good.
No, it's not. I gotta figure that out. I'm telling you, I'm gonna figure it out.
Because echo is not good.
No, it's not. It's really annoying. We were watching one of our past lives the other day for the same reason. It's because people keep complaining about that darn echo. Ooh. Nihongo Johnny says, I love how relaxing this is. Oh, well, thank you, Johnny.
That's so awesome of you to say, because, that's what we strive for. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We like telling scary stories, but we also like having good times.
Yes, good times.
That is our motto. Scary stories, good times.
Mm-hmm. We love having good times.
Yes, especially here on our lives. This is where we get to connect with you fine people. And we are actually, we're thrilled to be able to have that connection with you guys,
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot of horror narrators out there. You guys are all so amazing. We would like to be just a little bit different.
But thank you for stopping by, everyone.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
a real honor, because when you stop by our lives, you become more than an avatar. You become more than just a name. You become more than just another video.
Mm-hmm.
You become an actual, real living person. And that's what it's all about. I know it's easy to forget that in these days where internet, 4G, 5G, it's all about that now. But, let's take it back to a simpler time, shall we? When we used to be able to meet each other and greet face to face, have words with each other, and not have an automated voice say, after this, please press pound. For more options, press 0. So you know what I mean.
No, instead we're like, leave an emoji to let us know this or that. But it's more than that. He's right.
It's more than that.
He's right. He's absolutely right. Thank you, Aisha. We feel that.
Like
hug.
I could tell you right now, my boy Danny Martian, he's getting his license. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I'm proud of. For him, that he's out there, making those steps. To become.
It's a milestone.
Yeah, it's a milestone in one's life. So
yeah.
Y'all didn't know about that, but I do, because I keep in contact with my peoples on Twitter and Facebook. I remember the last stream. April was sighing, and she wasn't feeling so hot. You know why? Because I remember and I pay attention. I actually care about you guys. I know Dustin Fleming is out there pumping his biceps, getting a new girlfriend. Why? Because I care. Why? Because you guys reached out back when we reached out to you through these live streams. So thank you so much.
Oh, yes, absolutely. This is a community. This is a community, not just for our beautiful fellow narrators, We have a few here. Mr. Johnny, Nihongo Johnny, who is, by the way, he is amazing. You gotta see his Japanese creepypastas. They're awesome. And he has fabulous hair, by the way.
Yes, he does.
But we also
me and him, we're those fabulous hair people.
But also our viewers. We get to connect with our viewers, and that's difficult to do. And imagine if we start growing a lot, it's going to be even more difficult to do. That's why these guys, the ones that are here in the beginning now, especially the ones who start getting the blue wrenches and become more and more active, those are going to be the ones who are going to be our moderators. If we get, let's say we get really big or something like that, they are the ones who are going to be helping us connect with the other audiences.
Building a relationship.
Yes.
Building trust.
A long-term relationship.
Building trust. Building friendship and loyalty. And that's what it's about, man. It's okay to see a thumbs up. It's okay to see a heart emoji or a like. But man, listening to you guys and how your day's been and what you're up to and whatnot, that's really important.
Yeah, it is. And seeing also the content that they create, and even the ones that don't, the things that they, like you said, the milestone that he just reached, that's incredible. People don't understand, those are not just YouTube milestones, they're lifetime milestones. Independence,
Yes.
That's awesome. That's so neat.
Hell yeah. It's real neat. You know what else is neat?
What, baby?
I think we got 399 subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
So you mentioned milestones earlier, and you know what? We're just one subscriber away from a new milestone, so that's also exciting.
Oh, my God, yeah. Oh.
People laugh when I say, hey, we're almost at 400 subscribers, and they laugh. They think it's funny, but we started out with 0 subscribers just last October, and here we are in early June, mid-June, and we have 400. And you know something? Those 400 mean more to me than if it would have been 4,000. So, because those are the first ones, man. Those are the ones that were there in the beginning.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Yeah. They say you never forget your first 100. That's what they say. I don't know about that, but that's what they say, because that's when you get your own customized URL and all that stuff, It's something. It's really something. This has been a journey, and it's going to continue to be a journey. And hey, you guys, we promise there is way more to come.
So, Danny Boy says that he's going to be studying how to drive. Most likely an hour a day or one section a day. And he'll be available in the afternoon for us. So thanks. Thank you so much, Danny. Really appreciate that. Swedish Mom says Johnny's channel is awesome. Love those stories he reads. Yeah, he is very, very good. Very professional.
Yeah, absolutely. He is professional.
Let's see who else we have here. Dustin says, doing great. Thanks for asking to Johnny. Okay, April has a kitten on her neck.
Oh.
I can imagine that. That must be so cute. A little kitten on your neck. I love kittens on the neck.
Kittens are the best. Remember when Tiger used to do that, baby?
Yeah, that's how I fell in love with him. He was so little. He was hiding in the person who brought him to us in their hoodie. And when they sat down, he just crawled out that hoodie from the darkness, and he's this beautiful orange tabby. And I was like, oh, I'm in love with this cat. You're going to be mine. And 5 months later, he came back to us. And ever since then, he's been our cat. So
yeah,
kittens on the neck. So cute.
They're adorable. I love little kittens. And you know something? In our heart of hearts, in the beginning, we were just dog people until we met kitties.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. They're great.
It's like that video I once seen on YouTube. Putting a person who dislikes cats to sit with kittens. There's a video like that on YouTube. People that hate cats, they get introduced to kittens and their whole perspective changes. So Johnny's saying, I have to get going. Thanks you guys so much for the relaxing stream. No, thank you, Johnny, for dropping in, and I can't wait to see your next video.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely gonna be looking out for that. And also, thank you for dropping in, period. Because you know what, um, you're a bigger YouTuber than us, and that's just amazing. It takes a lot of humility to sit there and go and just chill with somebody that is at a, for lack of a better term, a lower level in the YouTube community. That really, it says something about you. It really does. So thanks again, Johnny, for stopping through, and keep on rocking it, buddy. And hey, do you guys have any plans for the weekend? Let us know. Hey, Auntie Creeps.
Auntie Creeps, how are you, my dear? Thank you for dropping in.
It just became a party.
Let me tell you something. I know what's going on this weekend, all right? Everyone here has a mom and a dad, and this weekend belongs to the dads. So to each of you fathers out there, and to everyone who has a father, which we all do, hopefully yours is still alive. Mine is no longer with us, but still miss him and love him. But anyway, have a happy Father's Day this weekend, y'all, to all of you.
Oh yes, happy Father's Day. Parents, nobody's ever gonna know the sacrifices that parents make for their children. Real parents, though, because there's parents out there who are douchebags, but parents who sit there and stick it out, especially dads who just stick there, that is something to say. Yes. I never had my dad, but baby, if I had a dad, I wish he would have been just like you, because you are a phenomenal father, and I mean that, baby.
Wow, somebody's gushing over here.
Auntie, I'm always gushing about you, honey. Auntie Creeps gave us some beautiful roses. Thank you, love, for that.
They smell wonderful. Thank you
for that creepy love. I love Auntie Creeps love. She's my hero, you know that, baby. Oh my goodness. So yeah, guys, tell me, do you have any exciting plans this weekend other than Father's Day? If yours is no longer with you, our condolences. But for the ones that do, tell us, do you have any plans? And
okay, I know. Mm-hmm. I was trying to get a doorbell, a doorbell sound effect, so that every time someone new would pop into the chat, I could hit that button and go bling bling, and be like roll call, but we didn't get to do it in time. So, but regardless of the fact, hey, I want to give a shout out to
Braydem 23FI. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here, brother. Another loyal Dezombified friend, as are all of you. We are so glad to see you. He gave us a lot of hellos.
Yes, indeed.
He was excited.
And if we have any Spanish speaking lurkers out there, hola, ¿cómo está? Por favor, entreténganse con nosotros. In other words, how are you? Please enjoy yourselves with us tonight.
Absolutely.
So, any lurkers out there that speak Spanish, you're more than welcome to sit back and chill and listen to this stream. I know last time we did a stream, we had 3 or 4 Spanish-speaking friends drop by from Miami who were hailing from Colombia, and it was nice to have them by. It's always good to have the international community stop by and say hello.
Absolutamente. Sí, a mí me gusta mucho cuando mi gente latina se pasa por aquí también. So you are all welcome.
Asian 1994 says, Bradham is so freaking cool. Thumbs up emoji. Love this channel.
Oh, thank you, Aisha. We love you too.
No, she says she loves his channel. Oh my God.
I'm blind.
You got headphones on too? And you got headphones. And my voice is beaming directly into your eardrums.
Baby, but I'm
just busting your chops, man.
No, but he knows.
But Anime Tome says, hola, haha.
Oh, let me find out, Anime Tome. Are you a Latina? Glad to have you among the ranks. So you guys.
Sexy beans.
Ooh,
You see how I remember these things about these people? Why? Because when we interact and we connect, friendships are formed, whether you believe it or not. So we remember things about you. So Sexy Beans is in the house.
Well, one of us remembered things about you because the other one has ADHD and is really bad. Like my brain just truly goes on an off switch. I don't know. Sometimes I get stuck on stupid and go full on dummy. You know, but hey.
Where's the Chrome browser up in here?
That would be where is
Enemy Atome says, I'm a Latina.
Oh yes, she is. Okay, hey. But hey, you know, we love all our community here. Everybody in the chat, you guys are just so wonderful. You know, to sit there and take time out of your day or night to hang with us.
Dustin is stressed out.
Oh no.
Oh man, listen, take like a deep breath and count backwards from 10. Okay? Your laptop will update and it will finish really soon.
We're sending the positive vibes over to your to your
positive
laptop.
juji.
Yes, we're acting a little silly, but hey,
I'm not acting silly. I'm just trying to be mean here and just being fun.
Yeah, we like to do that. We like to hang out and be fun and just chill with our friends because you know what? The day is way too long and stressful.
You know, because I could be upright and speak like this and say, "Okay, everyone, welcome to the show. Today we have for you install, and yeah."
You should
but
see
you know, I'm
his
not gonna
face.
do that. Come on, man, that's not me. B. I'm chilling laid back, yo.
Yes, he really is.
I don't got no coals up my rear that turn into diamonds when I walk by.
Here he goes again.
But,
that's why I went to the loo before we started, because he has vowed to make me pee my pants.
Don't start that. Do not start that. I'm not dealing with that or dingo pics this evening, because and then I will have to boycott the show. So, and I don't want to boycott, you know,
and
our own
who
show,
went mentioning it? You did.
No, you started it. Anyway, listen. Where's the browser? Where's the Chrome browser?
Babe. I don't know if I think you're gonna add a new. We're gonna have to add a new one because I think that what I did was Oh wait, you know what? Check. It's here somewhere. Check this.
The world's greatest pisser of pants,
No,
Danny.
not.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, we got.
He came up with the trophy award. That was very funny.
Yes, we did have a campaign with merch for that coffee cup, the world's best pisser of pants or something like that. But that campaign is closed now, so it's no longer available.
It's no more. It's muertos. It's dead.
Se murió. You never know what the future will bring.
His nickname is Big Niblet. Okay, so Danny Martian, they're calling you the Big Niblet. Or who you calling the Big Niblet?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Wait a minute.
Oh man.
Okay. So
you are too
where's
much.
the browser?
Right there.
Here? Yep.
And right there.
This?
Yes.
Right.
I am giving live instructions.
Alright, cool.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. And
I'm
boom.
just getting
there you go.
The Chrome browser ready.
Yep. And right click there.
Yeah, I'm gonna right click it.
Ooh, and touch that.
This?
And right there.
You want me to press that?
Yep.
Alright.
We are learning here, having live tutorials, except you guys don't know what I'm talking about. He does, because I'm pointing and saying, look there. I should have said it. Someday when we become experts, then maybe we will have some tutorial videos or something for you guys. So how have you guys been?
I mean, you know what? Window capture. What? You want me to hit this?
Yeah, so we can see all the chat and everything.
Okay, cool.
You can look for whatever you want here, and it won't be obstructed. So, hey, you guys, let's see here what's going on in the chat. Danny says, honestly, I'm just genuinely proud of that joke I made.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that trophy was something to see.
You never know. Maybe
You'll
someday.
never unsee that.
Yeah, maybe someday we'll bring it out of retirement. But right now, we're not that big yet. Oh man, his nickname is Big Niblet. I'm still laughing about that. Danny says I don't know about that one. Oh my goodness. So, what do we got in the news? I know I heard some interesting news this week. It's just that news comes out so rapidly, especially
day.
creepy news.
Every day.
I know I posted something on Twitter earlier this week. They found some weird, like a head of some sort of creature, and it was just some weird stuff going on here. And it was pretty weird. I gotta say, its tongue was sticking out and stuff. If you guys go to our Twitter timeline, you'll be able to see it, because this should still be there. All you gotta do is kind of scroll down. And sorry that you're gonna have to dig through it, if but
right.
yeah.
Often people ask me, say, hey, I like the way your mic sounds. What mic is that? So I shall say that the mic that I use, people, is right here. Just in case anyone is wondering, it's this one. This is the mic. It's Audio Technica AT2035 cardioid condenser microphone. This is the one I use. And they also ask, about the other microphone. So we have two. We have 3 mics, but we just use 2, of course, for now. But the other microphone that we use isn't as expensive, but it's a decent mic. That's the one that Miss Stereo's on, and it's this one. So if anyone's interested, it's the BM800, and this is also an 800. So they're not that expensive. You could pick one up easily. So go ahead, take it away, Miss Stereo.
Did you know that April says she now has 10 kittens?
That's a whole lot of kittens.
That's a lot of love, a lot of kitty love. Oh
Yeah,
my
it is.
gosh.
I think 8 is enough, but 10, that's like a, ooh.
That's a lot.
Are you
of
going to
kittens.
be keeping them, or you plan on giving them away?
Or selling them for profit, maybe. I want one. No, I don't. I got 2 cats here, and they're man, that litter. Woo! It is something.
Yeah, that litter is something.
Boom.
But that's what happens
My
when you love a
goodness.
kitty cat.
Yeah,
You gotta
they're
deal
so
with
cute.
the. Yeah, man, you gotta deal with it. So you want to know some news? I got some news for you.
Ooh.
Okay, so you know how stores have mannequins to display their wares.
Okay.
Well, people are not too happy with Nike's mannequins because they're plus size mannequins, and they're saying that they're trying to promote an unhealthy lifestyle. So as you can see, they have the plus size mannequins out, and some people aren't too thrilled about it. Let us know what you think in the chat. Should there or should there not be plus size mannequins? How do you feel about that, guys? Let us know in the chat.
I'm all for body positivity. That's great. Not having a low self-esteem, especially nowadays for young girls, who honestly often they have low self-esteems. A lot of young girls have low self-esteems. But I also believe that promoting healthy lifestyles is a good idea. Now, there are those that argue that you can be healthy at any size, and that may be rare. So, I mean, for me, everybody's beautiful, whatever size, I don't care. We just got to make sure that we're careful. That's all. Be careful. I've seen plus size models that work out, that eat healthy, and if for one reason or the other they're still plus size, and that's still beautiful, that's okay. But what type of life do they lead? And a lot of them eat very healthy and exercise, so we need to keep that in mind. But hey, to each his own. It doesn't bother me in either way.
It doesn't bother me either. I mean, what's the problem? It's just a mannequin, and that's representative of a person that has feelings and emotions, right? And we're supposed
Yeah.
to care about, people, each other, one another. So I don't see what's the big whoop. But some people
Yeah.
are just, I don't know, got hang-ups.
Some do, some, and a lot of times too, the media takes things out of proportion. So they could just be, making something out of nothing. Maybe it was like one comment and they're making it look like it's a 1,000,000-man march or something.
Mm-hmm.
So they gotta sell the story, one way or the other.
So April says that her sister has a company picnic at their amusement park this Saturday.
Ooh.
Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope
What
you enjoy
amusement
yourself. I hope you
park?
get to go and have a good time, April.
Ooh, what amusement park is that? Do tell. Say it in the comment. We'd like to know.
Swedish Mom says there are people starving and people react to that. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everybody has become narcissistic in a way, and as I said in the last live stream, good manners and being a gentleman, those are things that are a dying breed. Good manners. I remember when it was all about good manners. Parents used to place such importance on things. Hold the door open for this person. Pull the seat out for a female who's going to sit down at a table. Put your coat down over a puddle. Help an old lady with their groceries, carry their groceries. Say thank you. All these manners have gone by the wayside. So.
Yeah, that's true. But you got to think of it too. Now, all of a sudden, people, you don't know what's gonna offend somebody. So sometimes people, they don't want to be, treated certain ways by quote a gentleman anymore. They want. So you don't know who wants to be Little Miss Independent, and you don't know who wants to be, the chivalry to come back. So we don't know anymore.
But what I'm saying is that parents have really altogether, like parents teaching their kids this has gone down dramatically, because some of these parents were kids with themselves when they had kids, and they didn't know any better because they probably came from a broken home or something like that, and they weren't taught. It's just
you never know.
We're seeing the fruits of Papa was a Rolling Stone mentality, because people used to be married and stay together longer back in like what the 40s, 50s, or 60s. But once like the late 60s and the early 70s came around, catting around became a thing. Having more than one woman was the thing. So I mean, who knows? But
yeah, free love. These are the results of it. But hey,
to
whatever.
each his own.
Yeah.
Respect the damn mannequin. Show some respect.
You know what is weird that you said that, because that's the same word that was just running through my head. Respect. We don't see it anymore. People need to learn respect one another, love one another. Even if the person is an a-hole, guess what? Those are usually the type of people who need the most love and understanding.
Aisha 1994 says not everyone has the same body type. Everyone's body is different, and that's fine in my opinion.
Yeah.
I agree, Aisha.
As long as
everybody
they're healthy.
has, that's right.
Yeah.
Healthy.
That's important.
You don't want people dying.
No, I don't want anybody to die.
It's good to stay healthy, but if you eat right, and take some vitamins, get some rest.
Aisha said that
walk.
She never judges anybody by their lifestyle, and she knows it sounds weird. No, it's not weird. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
You are right to not judge anybody by their lifestyle. I mean, we said it many times here, but we in fact are Christian. However, we have people who are our subscribers and come into our lives often who are not. We got Wiccan, we got atheists, we got all types of people from our lives. Our beautiful people from the LGBTQ community, we love them too. So what? We all gonna pretty much end up the same way. So, yeah.
So Danny says he believes in loving yourself because you've got to have the confidence to do whatever you want, but not to the point where you're wanting to marry your reflection. Yeah, I agree, man. A lot of people are self-absorbed nowadays. You know, that's the selfie generation. Selfie. You want to take a selfie?
And all the filters, the Snapchat filters. There's a whole bunch of Snapchat filters now. You know, hey, you know, it's okay sometimes, and it's if you're goofing around, you know, but to constantly be selfie after selfie, it just gets a little narcissistic sometimes.
Well, I know that you're not bothering us with your problems, April.
Absolutely not.
You know, that's what we're here for. And if I was there, I'd hand you a napkin for your tears, you know? Because she says that she's about in tears. And that's not what we're here for, man. We're here to have fun.
Yeah, we're here to have a good
chill.
time.
But you know what? If you want to talk about something heavy, we could do that. Because, you know, we care about you, April.
Yeah.
So it's on you. You want to talk about something heavy? Boo, we could do that.
Yeah, that's not
And
a
if you
problem.
just want to chill and relax, we could keep it going, too. So.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's the point of this live, honestly, is, of course, we get, you know, scary stories and good times, you know. And sometimes you have to pause, take a break, and just reflect. Reflect, you know, and if sometimes you have to reflect on your problems and work them through, that's what needs to be done. You know, it feels like sometimes, yeah, we are a scary / horror / you know, spooky story channel, but we also
Creepypasta, scary creepypasta stories.
all that, yes. But sometimes,
Excuse me.
you know, life is life, you know, and sometimes because life is the way that it is, it can't just be cut and dry all of the time. There can't just always be a black and white. There's gonna be something else in the middle. Sorry about that. Especially, you know, grays. There's a lot of hints in the middle. And you just don't know what somebody is going through.
That's
but
right.
you know what? Hey, it's going to be okay. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna see yourself through this, April, and you're gonna see that light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
And it's gonna shine so beautifully. You watch. Just have confidence that what would your father have wanted for you?
So Danny says that he confesses that he tends to take selfies due to his because he loves his looks. Wow, come on, Danny, man. Isn't that a little vain, brother?
You're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you, don't you?
Aisha says creating digital art is one of the things that she does to escape reality.
Ooh, do you do commissions? Please do tell Aisha.
Wow. I think she did mention something about commissions before.
You never know who's listening.
I'm just messing with Danny. He said, I said it's not about loving my looks. You misread that. I did that on purpose, man. I'm just messing around. I'm just trying to lighten up the mood up in here, man. It's getting a little heavy, Danny.
Oh, he's just teasing. Pay him no mind.
So, the Swedish mom. I have a puppy, April. Got him on my pic. Aw.
Oh,
What kind of puppy is it?
I love little animals. Oh my goodness. You know what we have in our backyard, in our area? We got chipmunks, guys. They're so cute.
Yeah, man. Chipmunks. Have you ever seen a chipmunk? They are so freaking cute, man. They're so
Adorable. You just want to squeeze them, but don't, because they got rabies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And kittens. Oh, by the way, speaking of cats, you know our neighbor is missing a cat?
Yeah, I know.
Regina.
It's sad. It's so sad.
Lovey. She's missing Lovey.
Yeah,
She's so cute.
He's so cute. It's a boy.
Oh, it's a boy. Yeah, I keep
Yeah.
forgetting.
Yeah. You know something? 10 years ago, on this day, a boy survived being struck by a meteor.
Get the heck out of here.
Yeah, but it was a tiny meteor.
Oh, okay.
Meteors come in all sizes.
You got
But
me there.
listen, at the velocity that it comes in from outer
No,
space,
yeah, that's dangerous.
30,000. It was coming in at 30,000 miles an hour.
Oh God.
Yeah, you have to understand.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
You know, if you throw
dangerous.
a penny at somebody from the
Empire State Building.
yeah, it could hurt them real bad if
I
not
know.
kill them.
I know.
It's like a bullet.
Yep. So this is the 10-year anniversary of. It was a red hot chunk of rock traveling 30,000 miles an hour bounced off boy's hand.
Oh God.
And he
and
was
it's hot?
He was a German schoolboy, 14 years old. And he just, so he survived with just a scar on his hand after being hit by a meteorite traveling 30,000 miles an hour. Okay, the red hot pebble buried itself in the road after bouncing off the 14-year-old, and he doused it with a drink, dug it out of its crater, and took it to school. The pea-sized rock came from outer space. After I just saw a large ball of light, and then I suddenly felt a pain in my hand. Then a split second after that, there was an enormous bang, like a crash of thunder. An Alabama housewife hit by a meteorite in 1954 is the only other person known to have survived a meteor strike. So that little boy was very lucky indeed. And that happened 10 years ago on this day.
Hot day.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Whoa. Oh my goodness gracious. And it was hot, like you said, right? Doesn't when those things come out of the sky, aren't they like extremely hot?
Yes, very hot.
Holy crap. Oh my goodness. And it was off his hand. He must have been crying.
What are you looking for? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna show you right now.
You better be
Oh, you're gonna like this.
okay.
In case you guys heard a little squeal or a scream, that was our kiddo. She likes to exaggerate a lot of times with her little screams. Like she'll sneeze and it'll be like World War III or something going, Wah! You know, she just, I don't know why. I don't know why she does that. Hey, do you know anybody who sneezes really loud and obnoxiously? I try not to. It can happen sometimes, especially when I have allergies. But there's some people, like, I know some people who will go, what? And it'll sound like, like The Exorcist. Seriously. It'll sound like, I don't even know how to say it. Like some people, Let me see here. What's going on in the chat? Let's see what is going on in this beautiful chat. Aw, Aisha. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, you're getting them homes? That's so great. April is getting her kitties some homes. That is so cute. And they're attacking you. Oh, my God, that is so awesome. Oh. The Swedish mom says, I used to sound like that. Oh, my God. Yeah, I know some people who do that. Let's see. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just yawned there. Guys, it's been a long day, so please excuse me if you have a little yawn. If you hear it every now and then. Mr. Dreadful just walked out for a second to go check on our sneezing kiddo. They're cleaning their room, at this time of night. What is it with kids? Oh, can my friend come over? Sure. How does your room look? Oh, and now they're cleaning it at 10:53 in the p.m. Isn't that something? I guess that's probably why she's sneezing. Yep. Hey, baby. Welcome back. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You want to read this to our friends?
Okay, why not? Let's give it a whirl.
Okie dokie. Let's see what we got here.
Alright, so what is this about? Still snarling after 40,000 years, a giant Pleistocene wolf discovered in you set me up. Yakutia?
Yeah.
Lakutia?
I have no idea.
You set me up. Anyway, so a sensational find of head of the beast with its brain intact, preserved since prehistoric times in permafrost.
Damn.
Oh wow. It's 40 centimeters long, so half of the whole body length of a modern wolf, which varies from 66 to 86 centimeters.
Damn.
Okay, so it was okay. The severed head of the world's first full-size Pleistocene wolf was unearthed in the Abiski district in the north of Yakutia.
I have no idea.
Local man Pavel
Efimov. Yeah.
found it in summer in 2018 on shore of the man, she's setting me up.
No, I'm not.
Oh man, I'm done. Y'all can see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all pronounce it yourselves. Right? Look right here. I'm gonna highlight it for y'all. Alright? Look, y'all read that. Alright? Y'all pronounce that and I'll continue. Tributary of Indigirka. The wolf
Indica?
whose rich mammoth-like fur and impressive fangs are still intact was fully grown and aged from 2 to 4 years old when it died.
Damn.
2 to 4 years old. Isn't that something? Look at that.
That thing is huge.
That is pretty cool, man.
It's a wolf. Holy
A
crap.
unique discovery of the first ever remains of a full-grown wolf with its tissue preserved. Pleistocene. Well, that's a cool little story there. Thanks for sharing that with us, Mr.
Look at all those pictures.
Oh, wait, there's more
Show them
photos.
pictures. Yes, a whole bunch
Look
of
at those
pictures.
teeth. Wow.
Yeah, I would not like to have known that. Wow.
Oh, they sliced it in half
Ew.
so they could see it.
Oh, that's a CT scan, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. It's a CT
Oh, yeah.
scan.
CT scan. There you go. Right here.
Imagine a wolf that big now. We would have been extinct already. That's insane. What is that?
What is that? What is that?
I don't know. I think that's a
The cave
10.
lion named Spartak, previously announced, is about 40 centimeters long and weighed about 800 grams. I guess they found this like in a frozen area, preserved.
Holy. That's creepy to know that such a thing existed at one point. But you know something? They say they say there's a lot of things out there, creatures that still exist to this day that we are not aware of. Many just crawling beneath the surface of the waters all the way down. Like,
You know what? I want to talk about an underappreciated movies. What movie do you feel has been unappreciated? Like, and as far as horror, like a movie that you've seen that you felt deserved more respect.
That's a good question.
I say House of a Thousand Corpses. Give me a thumbs up, anybody, if you've seen that movie, House of a Thousand Corpses. I think it's an underrated horror film of the past 20 years.
I gotta agree with that. That was a pretty good movie. It was okay. You know what? It reminds me a lot of The People Under the Stairs. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
That's what it reminds
I
me
remember
of.
that movie.
Yeah.
Danny says, if there were such wolves like that, warning signs around campgrounds would be a hell of a lot different. I agree, Danny. It would be like, instead of saying stay away, be like, stay the hell away. They want to say stay away. Be like, keep the F out.
Yeah, I agree. You know what movie I would also nominate for that? Night of the Demons. Part 2 is my favorite.
Yeah, Night of the Demons Part 2 was really good.
Angela. She said, I think my favorite line is, I could suck a golf ball through 6 feet of water hose.
You talking about Jada Pinkett Smith?
No.
Wasn't she in that one?
No. Not
Oh wait, I'm
Night
getting
of the
that confused. I'm thinking about the Billy Zane movie that had was it Demon Night? That's Demon Night.
Yeah.
Okay, you said
This
Night
is
of the
different.
Demons.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
the
is
one of
different.
the party in the house.
Yes,
Oh,
with
yeah,
Angela. She sold
yeah.
her soul or something.
That was sick. Aisha
sick
says
movie.
she loves the Saw franchises. They're awesome. I was in the middle of watching the latest Saw, and I only saw half of it. I got interrupted. Another thing that I'm backed up on is Game of Thrones. I can't believe I've been so busy lately. I haven't even seen the final season of Game of Thrones, but I gotta binge it. It's only 6 episodes, so it shouldn't take more than 6 hours.
Unless any of them are like.
If I start at 6, I'll be done by midnight.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Wrong Turns 1 and 2. Those were good too.
Yeah, they were.
I was thinking about one of those movies recently too. I was like, damn, what was the name of that movie where the family got caught out in the middle of the road? It was Wrong Turn. So thanks for helping me remember that. Aisha says, when it comes to horror movies, she'd watch any horror movie, whether it's bad or good. So how about Ginger Snaps, anybody? Ooh. Ginger Snaps, so underrated. I love the Ginger Snaps movies.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I like them too.
Danny Martian says he's actually watched around 4 short films from G.O.O.D Music and Holy F. They were compelling, and each one has its own distinct visual style. Okay, we gotta look into that. Danny Martian also reminded us of Gamer Poop, which makes funny video game parody satires. So check out Gamer Poop for if you want to laugh. Swedish Mom, have not seen Game of Thrones. Oh, it's worth it. I didn't think I was gonna be into it either, from the things that I've heard, but it turned out to be very enthralling and engaging.
Okay.
Hills Have Eyes, yes, Dusty. That's right, Hills Have Eyes. That's the one that had Burkoff from Nikita. Hills Have Eyes, remember? And they killed his wife and stuff, and then he went to save the baby from the people that looked at the farm from the radiation.
Yeah.
From the radiation blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, wasn't that the one where they had a sorry, they had a like a pregnant girl locked up or something, right?
No, she had the baby. She had a baby, and she was with her husband and her parents.
They killed her, right?
Yeah, they killed her. Anyway, so let's go back. So Danny Marcia says, "Runaway, Welcome to Heartbreak, and Darkest Before Dawn." Aisha says she's watched Ginger Snaps. Those movies do not ring a bell. I'm gonna have to check those out. April says she thought creepypasta was about spaghetti. Haunted spaghetti, huh? Huh, April? That was about haunted spaghetti. That's awesome.
I did a long time ago too. I was like, what the heck is a creepypasta?
Danny says only one I haven't seen was Cruel Summer. The most interesting thing about that film was how they were displayed on multiple screens at a film festival. Oh, multiple screens. That's cool. Asia 94. I love watching short horror films, and animated horror stories are fun to watch. Oh yeah, they are. I remember seeing one on YouTube with some dude. He went out to some lake, and there was a dude at the lake, and then he followed him home and stuff. That was a good one. Let's see, The Devil's Rejects. Yeah, that was also very good, Dusty. Okay, so bye, Swedish Mom. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. She says she's gonna try to get some sleep now. Good night, sweetie. Thank you for dropping in.
Have a great night, Swedish Mom. Thank you for being here. Oh, it's 5 a.m. We're gonna have to stream like later on in the day. One of these days.
No, like at 10 a.m. We're gonna have to do a 10 a.m. stream. I think that might be good for Swedish Mom if we do a 10 a.m.
Well, 10 a.m.
House
here
of
for
Wax
us.
is also an awesome movie. Yeah, that's the one that had the kid from Smallville, and I think it had Paris Hilton. Yeah, I remember that. The Swedish Mom says, "See you later, Blue Heart." Thank you. If I remember right, Welcome to Heartbreak was probably the weirdest one I've seen. I won't spoil it, but it gets weird about the end. Alright, cool. You know what movie was good too? An older movie? It was about, I've been trying to remember. It's about some, The Wicker Man, the original Wicker Man. That was a good one. But they did a remake with Nicolas Cage, and I think it was pretty good. It was alright. You know, they say that it's hard to outdo a first movie when you do a remake, but it was pretty okay. It wasn't that bad.
I'm of the mind that anything with Nicolas Cage is pretty darn good and worth a watch at least once. He's one of my top favorite actors. One of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's pretty damn good.
Yep.
That guy is decent at what he does.
April
That's why he
says-
gets so much work.
April says her grandfather had a chipmunk named Charlie. Oh, that must be cool because you know something? We were just discussing that earlier today. I wonder if anyone has ever had a chipmunk as a pet. So there you go, Mysterio. It's official. Aisha 94. What makes Saw interesting is that the main character, John Kramer, designs his own traps. Yeah, that's right. He must have been like an engineer. Had a brilliant mind.
Yeah, he did design his own trap, but there was one of the installments where he recruited somebody because I think he was, going
Dead
to the
or
end of his
something.
life.
Yeah.
Towards the end of his life, and this person started cheating, started rigging his traps. So he in turn killed her. If I'm not, oops, sorry, spoiler.
Hey, if you like that one, you should see this one that's out now called Escape Room. Have you seen Escape Room? I think you would like that movie if you like Saw. It's just not that much different. It's not that much different.
Good one. It was.
Escape Room. Go check it out. Dustin says, I love The Children of the Corn. It's still my number one favorite. You know what? I've been meaning to watch that, but nobody wants to see it with me, dude.
That's a lie.
Nobody wants to see it with me.
You're such a liar.
But it's all good though, because I got my cats and they'll watch it with me.
Hey.
Danny says, and actually
Meow.
there was another short film I saw, another rapper called Earl Sweatshirt called Nowhere Nobody. The symbolism is heavy. He's dropping a lot of jewels on us people that we need to check out. And there's so many interpretations. You can take it from it after watching. Cool. April says, aw. Aisha says, in case you don't know, there's a Saw short movie you can watch. It was released before the first one. Oh,
what?
okay. Like the prequel, something like a short film. Yeah, a lot of these movies start out as like short independent films or something, and then they get picked up to be a full feature film.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, the
Thanks.
Saw movies are okay, but I'm definitely gonna want to see that though. The Saw movies are okay. The only quarrel I have with them is that they're all the same. They recruit a whole bunch of people, trap them somewhere, damn near kill all of them, and usually nobody survives. The bad guy always wins. So that's what really gets to me about those movies. I guess you can't always have a happy ending. Now I have the hiccups. Damn it.
How did you feel about The Haunting in Connecticut? Did you like The Haunting in Connecticut?
It was okay.
How about the Paranormal Activity movies?
Oh my God, no.
I enjoyed like the first
not.
couple. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed most of them actually. I'm not gonna lie. I like cheesy, those cheesy.
I only liked the
type of
first one.
movies.
That was the only one I liked. Afterwards, for me, it gets repetitive. And, as I always say, the ADHD always, it bugs me after a little while. So, yeah, I really don't like found footage movies. They gotta be
So like
really
the Blair Witch Project, I like that one.
Oh, I
You
hated
didn't like it.
I hate it.
You see, because it gets you dizzy or something, right? All the fast camera moving around and stuff.
Not just that, not
Or
just the poor
nauseous.
camera, but
Because that's why you didn't like the Minecraft too much or the Left 4 Dead, because it was too fast.
yeah, I loved Left 4 Dead. I really did. The video game now we're talking about. The Left 4 Dead, I love it. It's just that it started to give me headaches. It got me dizzy and I got nauseous. For those who don't know, I have a history of epilepsy. So things like that really, they kind of get me sick. So I need to, there's certain things that visually just don't agree with me. And Left 4 Dead is one of those things. And it's sad because I love the game. I really do. It's so much fun.
So Aisha says there's a bad but funny horror movie called Happy Thanksgiving. That sounds interesting. You know which one?
Sounds good and cheesy.
Now that you bring that up, Happy Thanksgiving. I also liked the Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day to You. I haven't seen the To You one yet. That's part 2. But Happy Death Day, I think it's called.
Really?
Yeah. Which mean really? We was watching it with the girl. She kept reliving the same day over and over.
I thought that was
and
Happy
over.
Birthday to Me or something.
No, it's Happy Death Day.
Oh, that's right. She kept dying.
Yeah, she kept having like a Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, it was a curse, right? She was cursed or something. You guys gotta see it. pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. I want to see part 2.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to see part 2. Part 1 made me laugh a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It really did.
You know what's one of the most disturbing movies that I've seen? It was the Spit on Your Grave movies.
Oh.
Those movies are so disturbing.
Very, very. Even the remake was pretty intense. It was pretty good for a remake. And usually you can't
There's
say
another
that.
one out now that looked
Really?
at kind of, yeah. I saw like the first 10-15 minutes. It looked at kind of low budget, like just like a money grab type of movie.
Yeah.
Annabelle, yes, I'm looking forward to that. We're gonna see the Warrens in there, Ed and Lorraine.
Yes.
It's gonna be great.
R.I.P. Warrens.
I know, right? R.I.P. Warrens.
Oh my God, that's gonna be so good.
It's
All
like
those movies are good.
it's like an inverted Bill Murray movie. Yeah, it is. But she's being stalked by a killer or something.
So much going on in that movie's plot twist after plot twist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but have y'all seen The Perfection yet? There's a lot of plot twist in that. The Perfection. I think it's on Netflix. So if anybody has access to Netflix, give it a shot.
That's a good one. I did not I didn't see that coming. That's for sure. No spoilers here, but you guys are gonna get some pretty heavy plot twist, and it's gory. I love it. It's very, very gory, and it's it's a thriller. It's really thrilling.
Yeah. Who's the who you think is the hippest villains? Hippest horror villains.
Oh man.
I know number one for me would be Freddy.
Well, duh.
He's like the hippest, and when I mean hippest is that
He's mad cool.
he was mad. He had swag,
Yes.
and he was funny.
Freddie
You
got
know what I'm
swagger,
saying?
baby. He just had a birthday, in case
I
y'all
know.
don't
He
know.
turned 72, so happy birthday to you, Mr. Robert Englund. Happy belated. So Aisha says she loves Chucky. Bride of Chucky, seed of Chucky. Those are her faves. Have you ever tried Pumpkinhead? Pumpkinhead. You gotta
Yeah.
check that out.
That's an old cult classic, right?
Yeah, there's a few of those as well. I like the first two Jeepers Creepers movies. The first one was actually better than the second though, but yeah, we also like Chucky. Chucky is Hellraiser for real.
Hell yeah.
But I think Hellraiser falls into the cult classic, like
Yes.
Evil Dead. You know what's a good one? The Blob. The remake of The Blob from like '88. It starred like Matt Dillon's brother. The Blob, that's good.
Yeah, that
Dusty
was
said,
pretty good. It was
"Dude,
funny.
Pumpkinhead was dope." Yeah, it is. I mean, what's not to like about it? You got an evil, crazy witch. You got a grieving dad wanting his kid back, and then you got a freaking demonic monster.
That was pretty cool.
It is cool. Yep.
You know what I always wanted to see, and I'm gonna see it one of these days because it was a little bit before our time, a lot before our time. I want to see with you, baby, all installments, because I think it's 2 of them. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I want to see that. I don't know why I want to see that cheesy stuff, but hey, bring on the cheese. I definitely want to see that. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. It's weird, but I want to see it.
You know, the show of The Evil Dead is also awesome.
Hell yeah.
The show is also awesome.
Ashy Slashy brings it, baby.
Yeah, he does. But Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
And one of my favorite villainesses of all time is on that. Miss Xena Warrior Princess herself, Lucy Lawless.
Yeah, but she's also an Evil Dead too.
Yeah, that's what
awesome.
I'm talking about. Yeah, she's in there, and I love that show. I love her. I love her style. I think she's dope. Like that. She's cool. Yep, Evil Dead, baby. That franchise is amazing. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It's the horror gift that keeps on giving. It's awesome. It's just, come on, man.
We were just watching it too recently. You know what's good though? Also, The Puppet Master. The Puppet Master. That's a good cheesy horror film right there.
Wishmaster, baby. Wishmaster.
Oh yeah, the Wishmaster.
I love Wishmaster.
Something Wicked This Way Comes. I like that movie a lot too. What else we got? It's a lot of good ones.
Yeah, Dustin Fleming says that Attack of the Killer Tomatoes was also a cartoon when he was a kid. Oh, I gotta check. I vaguely remember that, but I guess it was before my time too. It probably was before our time, baby. We don't remember that, but we want to see it. A lot of the stuff we know is because we have researched it and we really are fans of the genre. So, we just look it up. I mean, yeah.
What was that horror movie with the 3 vampire girls that you had showed me that one time? It was like 3 vampire chicks.
Whoa.
Remember? You put me up on that.
Weren't they recruiting a new girl or something?
Something like that. Can't remember the name of that movie.
Oh, man, I cannot remember. I know what you're talking about.
It'll come to me.
I know what you're talking about. I remembered in my head they were like clubbing or something, and they were club hopping or something, or I don't know. They were just having a good old vampire time the whole night. I'm just trying to remember what movie it was, and the name escapes me. But it was basically some vampire chicks, and they had a newbie in their ranks, and they were like,
thank you, Danny.
Blood everywhere.
You know it was good too? Bubba Hotep.
What's that?
It starred Ashy Slashy, man.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Bubba Hotep.
Oh, we're gonna have to see it. And
So,
it's horror?
Yeah. Come on. It's Ashy Slashy's in it.
Hell yeah. Well, but he's been in stuff other than horror.
Van Helsing. No, that's not the movie I'm thinking about, but Van Helsing is good.
Yeah, but he seems to stick to a certain theme. Ashy Slashy. Bruce Campbell. Like, he may not do horror one day. One day he may do fantasy. One day he may do, like mythology. He was on Xena. He had a recurring character on Xena, Warrior Princess, and it will go from Xena to Hercules. It was also a recurring character in the Hercules series with Kevin Sorbo. And he was on Charmed as well, my all-time favorite show of all time, Charmed. I love Charmed. But he was on that as well. So he seems to stick to a particular type of role that he likes. I think he's really a fan of the horror/fantasy genres.
Salem Slot, anyone? Salem's Lot, anyone?
The best.
Anybody for Salem's Lot?
Yes.
That was a good movie if you haven't seen it. The original Salem's Lot.
Love
There
that
was a
movie.
remake with what's that guy's name?
That was scary.
I just saw his name today too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, the guy I'm thinking about.
Oh man,
He was. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Salem's Lot is a good movie, so y'all should check that out if you get a chance.
But in
You
the
haven't seen
meantime,
it.
Danny Martian brought up a good one too.
What?
Van Helsing, that was awesome too.
You
I
mean
like Van
Asia?
Oh, okay, let me see.
The Conjuring. These are all good freaking movies. The Conjuring. What was the other one? Asia, yeah. The Conjuring, and also the Sinister. Didn't they come out with a part 2 to Sinister?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I'm happy we're speaking about this because there's a remake coming out of one of the classic horror movies.
Close
I
that.
believe that I tweeted it out today, if I remember correctly.
Ooh.
I believe what?
I have no idea.
I believe that I tweeted it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a remake coming out of one of the old horror movies. It's coming out this December.
So
Matter of fact, December the 13th is gonna be coming out.
Really?
Yeah.
What movie is it?
It's the remake to Black Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Black Christmas is an old movie,
And it's
right?
gonna be by Blumhouse. So whenever you see the Blumhouse in the beginning of the movie, you know it's gonna be good.
Oh.
Yep, Blumhouse Pictures.
Wow.
And there's also gonna be a sequel to The Shining.
You're lying.
I am not lying.
Oh my
They're
god.
working on a sequel to The Shining. It's gonna be called Dr. Sleep.
Here's Johnny.
It's a sequel to the Shining movie as well as the Stephen King book.
Really?
Yeah, it is. I'm not.
Oh my
I'm being
God.
honest.
That's awesome.
That's another, great movie. See how it says right here, red rum in this photo?
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
See, the guy's
I
looking
hope.
in there, red rum.
He's a pretty decent actor, though. This guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
What have we seen him here? I've seen him somewhere before, and I know he was really good. I just, for the life of me, I cannot remember where I seen this guy before. But I've seen him, and I think he was somebody.
So the movie is set several years after Jack Torrance was driven to madness at the Overlook Hotel. The book follows his psychic son, Danny, as an adult, Danny Martian, as he comes up against the nefarious TV group who fed off the energy of kids who share the same psychic powers as he does. Just a few months after the release of Flanagan's horror, Gerald's Game, it's announced.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I hope they do it
Okay, so
justice.
Ewan McGregor is going to be cast as Danny Torrance. But that's cool. Can't wait to see it. Dr. Sleep. That's going to be good, y'all. Stephen King stuff is good.
Stephen King, come on. You're talking about the master now. Stephen King? Well, they better do it justice, because you know what? Nothing grabs my goat more than somebody messing up a classic. Remember that time they tried to do A Nightmare on Elm Street without Robin Englund?
Yeah, I know.
You better pick the right guy.
And when they try to remake Poltergeist, that was sad too.
Which time was that?
What you mean, which time? When they try to remake the original Part 1 Poltergeist.
I don't even remember that.
Well, that's how unmemorable it was.
Oh, wow.
But if anybody knows where Creepy Clown Girl's at, let her know that we have her in our thoughts, because she's not in the chat, Creepy Clown Girl.
Oh my God, you're so right.
And neither is Felia. Auntie Creeps, I think, bounced. So yeah, they're always, Creepy Clown Girl's always here. So I hope she's okay.
I hope everything's okay with
You
her.
know.
I really do.
Aisha says that her fave horror movie line is, "Hello, blank. I want to play a game from Saw.
Oh.
Live or die, make your choice."
Well, you know what? One of my favorite parts of Freddy is when the girl with the asthma is sleeping, and he shows up in her dream, and he says, "Hey, wanna suck face?" or wanna make out, something like that. And he sucks her dry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't remember
That was hilarious.
She had asthma. Everybody thought she died of an asthma attack. Mysterious deaths. Mysterious deaths always surround Freddy.
But y'all want to see a weird movie? Go watch Society.
Oh,
I think it's called Society, just plain old Society.
Yeah.
Because there's a show on Netflix called The Society, but I think it's just called Society. Gotta check that out. It's gonna weird you out. I guarantee you. Everybody has access to these movies nowadays through the internet. So I'm pretty sure if you really wanted to find it, you can. It's called Society.
Yeah.
Dusty says, "Yeah, Creepy Clown Girl is good. Actually talking to her now. She's just busy." That's cool.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Dusty, for letting us know that.
Thank you so much. I'm glad. I had just sent her a message saying, "Hey, you okay?" Just want, to just want to know that she's okay. That's all.
Danny said, "One of my favorite Aesop Rock lyrics so far has been, 'Life's not a B.A.E. Life is a beautiful woman. You only call her B because she won't let you get that P.' Aisha 94 says, OMFG Society. Yeah, have you seen it, Aisha? Because she putting the smiley faces there.
I'm sorry, I got a little distracted there for a second. I'm just
I think she did see it because I think she did see it because she says, "Weirdest movie. I can't even describe how I feel, LOL." I think she's talking about Society. So yeah, that movie will leave that effect on you. That movie will leave you feeling just like that.
It makes you think about high society people a little different. Like, if you notice, a lot of times there's certain people that are like very exclusive with their crew, and it makes you wonder what they be up to sometimes. Does this movie answer that? Ooh, mystery.
Indeed.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a freaky movie, though. It was really like disturbing and twisted, and the symbolism in that movie, it makes you think.
Yeah, it does.
Makes you think.
All right, I'm gonna walk out the room for a second to go check the score of the basketball game. I'll be back.
What game? Who's playing, baby? Who's playing? Tell them.
Golden State Warriors versus the Toronto Raptors.
Oh my goodness. He loves
USA
basketball, y'all.
basketball versus Canada basketball. Let's do it. I'll be back.
He will be back, absolutely. Let me see something. Oh my goodness, you guys. But yeah, that movie was freaking just, hey, creepy clown girl. Hi, how are you, honey? We're so glad to see you. We just wanted to check in with you. But thank you for showing up. We're so glad to see you. You know, this girl, she's something special. She's something very special. And we really do appreciate her a lot. Hey, Nikita Okami. Long time no see. We're so glad to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Welcome to our live. We're happy to see you, girls. Thank you for showing up. We're so glad to see you, creepy clown girl. Just sent you a little PM on Twitter. Oh, your hearts. Well, we love you too. Mwah. Kisses to you guys, you know. So how have you ladies been? What's up with you guys? While we have you here, let us know. And do you have any plans this weekend? Yeah, we're so glad you guys, you know, you haven't meant much. We just been chilling, you know, relaxing, vibing over here, talking about scary movies and underappreciated movies. I know there was a few mentioned, like let's see, Salem's Lot, Van Helsing, Children of the Corn. We've also talked about one of my all-time favorites is Demon Knights, specifically part 2. That was my favorite one. So yeah, we've been talking about nice movies, a lot of them called classics, but mainly underappreciated horror movies. Yeah, a lot of gore in a lot of them. And the one we was recently just talking about right before you chimed in here was one called Society. That was a creepy, twisted, deranged movie that made no sense, but we couldn't stop watching it. It was gory and twisted and very, very symbolic. There is a lot of symbolism in that movie, Society. So if you guys can, check it out at some point. If you don't want to sleep, that's the only way you'll watch that movie, is if you don't want to sleep, because you will have weird, trippy dreams. That is something, that's for sure. It was just weird, you know. But hey, so what we want to know also, I have a question for you guys now that I have you here and I have your attention. We've been making, I'm like holding back a sneeze here, seriously. I've had all sorts of stuff, yawning, holding back sneezing. I had the hiccups at one point. It's crazy. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. But anyway, I did want to ask you guys, and I'm very interested in knowing, do you like the direction our channel is going? I mean, I know we haven't made our own content in a minute. We've been doing mainly lives for that very reason. Not only are we helping out a friend start his stuff out, he's gonna become a new YouTuber. So we will be putting links of his out there. He mainly sorry about that. He mainly does stuff having to do a lot with Comic-Con, comic books, things like Enter the Spider-Verse and superhero comics, art, and he's also got his own printing business. He does some fabulous merch work as well, and as soon as that's up and running, well, we're gonna be doing some business with him because he's pretty darn good at what he does. Oh, thank you so much, Aisha. But when we do start making regular content again, we're not gonna let go of the live, so don't you guys worry about that. We're still gonna be doing our lives, and that also is going to be improving. We strive here, we really are striving to improve all of our content, everything in our channel. We just want to keep adding more layers. I think I did mention this before. We're also going to be starting to do some Twitch also in the future, hopefully near future. We're aiming for sometime within the next 30 days, but we definitely want to incorporate more things. Let's see, what is Danny saying? Thinking about moving to Twitch. You might want to reconsider, mainly because of how they punish male streamers harder than female. Oh, dang. Okay. Well, we're not actually moving to Twitch, but we are considering incorporating Twitch. Ooh. That sounds like a little bit of what do you call that? Bias. And it should be, everybody should be accepted. Everybody should be treated the same. We don't go for that here. Everybody has to be treated the same. But anyway, yeah, we do want to start doing some stuff on Twitch as well, mainly gaming and Twitch things, because you guys know how to. Yeah, sexism does come to mind, Danny. But anyway, we definitely want to do some horror gaming and some singing on Twitch, so that's gonna be fun. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the heck is wrong with me. But yeah, that's what we want to be doing over there. But over here, we still want to make the same content. We want to do our lives, our beautiful stereo dread. And it's only beautiful because of you guys, by the way, just so you know. Yeah, we want to continue this going, and we want to definitely incorporate more. We just want to give you guys more. We want to do more every day, and that is what we strive for here. We want to give the best of what we got and put our all into our channel, because it's our channel, all of us. Everybody who's ever written a comment, everybody who's ever given a like, everybody who's ever shared, that is what this is about. This community that we are building here, it's just phenomenal. We have seen so much love in the horror community. It's just incredible. We like the genre at a broad spectrum, because it's not just horror, it's also creepypastas, besides talking about movies and stuff like that and games. Ooh. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Besides movies and horror games, we also like fantasy. We also like to incorporate a little bit of drama and romance into our stories. But we also like to write our own stories as well. We have a series of our own original stories, which is kind of has a sort of recurring character in it, sometimes directly and sometimes indirectly. And her name is Agrona. Who here knows about Agrona, by the way? Just type in Agrona in the chat so that we can know if you guys have seen that. And if you haven't, you really should check it out. You're gonna really love it. It's really how do you call it, just kooky, and I don't know, it just has a little bit of everything. Oh my god, what is wrong with me today? I think that, we need to create a better schedule, because we want to do so much, but we do not want the quality to suffer. We want to get better, not go backwards. And especially since we're growing, you know, I mean, I'm sure Mr. Dread, you guys heard him before when he said, you know, that we're almost at 400. We only need one more for 400 subscribers. So we are in fact growing. Oh my God, freaking allergies are acting up too. You hear me? You're like the stupid sniffles. Sounds horrible. But anyway, yeah, we really want to bring a lot to the table. We want to bring our A game, and we really want to just give you guys everything that we have. We want to give our audience every single inch of us, and whatever it takes, man. That's what we're willing to do. Whatever it takes. We really need to just get it in there, you know. Danny said, actually, you need 2 more. Yeah, we probably do. I don't even know, man. I can't catch up. Oh my God, I am so sorry, you guys. Wow. So yeah, like yeah, I am tired. I am a little tired. It can become overwhelming sometimes. It's not just, you know, just to zombify. That's, you know, is the easy part, because this is the fun part. Doing things for you guys, doing things for the Zombified is the fun part for us. The part comes when oh, thank you, Aisha. Thank you so much. It feels so good to be appreciated. It really does. Sometimes you forget, you know, that there are people out there who care and appreciate what you do, and you know, you guys are just great. So thank you so much. Oh my God, this stupid yawning. Probably gonna end soon, but listen, we really just, like I said, we just want to give everything we have and just leave it there, because you know what, one day when we're long and gone, guess what's gonna be left behind? The Zombified. You know, it's gonna be there forever, and that's what's gonna let people know, you know, let's say 50 years from now, you know, or whatever, who we were, you know, that we existed, you know. And then, hey, if our stuff is actually pretty good, then guess what, you know, it may benefit our children at some point. They may be able to carry the mantle, and that would be exciting to see, though. The little zombie babes, little zombie babies, the zombie kids, you know, or the zombie tots. The zombie tots, yeah, are the zombie tots. Someday, our little zombie tots might take over. Who knows? We would love that. Oh my goodness. We you know, this is a trip. Being on YouTube and being a content creator is a trip. You know, it's a journey. It's really a journey, especially if you're taking it seriously, because there's some people who just literally, they turn on a device and they just go full on, you know, and that's like not cool. You know, if you are going to do this and you're not going to give it your all, then don't do it, because this is not for the faint of heart. Being a content creator, not for the faint of heart. There's a lot of work to be done, okay? There is, listen, we wake up sometimes, right? And as soon as we wake up and we have our coffee or whatever it is we're gonna eat, and sometimes we don't. Sometimes we just bring the coffee to the computer or the laptop, okay? And this is what it takes. This is what it takes to have a successful YouTube channel. And sometimes, guess what? It may not even be successful, okay? And that's gotta be okay. It's still gonna be okay, whether or not, because you're still leaving a legacy behind. But if you want to have, rather than the word successful, I'll use the term productive, something viable, okay? You have to get up, okay? At least this is what we do, okay? We get up in the morning, and let's say, for example, we're doing a video, like a regular content, regular video of ours, a story, and let's say, you know, it's an original story. Well, this is the process. You get up really early, okay? And when you get up, you gotta make sure that you are looking for the right stock footage. You got to make sure you read all the legalities, people. You got to look at the legal terms of service. You got to read the law, read all the types of licenses attached to it. If there's any accreditation to be had, you have to attach that as well. Music, you have to look for music. And when I say we scour the internet for images, footage, green screens, music, like I said, making sure that we put everything in the description the way that it belongs, because one little syllable is off and somebody will get butthurt and they may want to give you a strike or sue you or something, who knows. Then you also have the time that it's going to take for you to actually write your story. If you write it yourself, you got to write the story. We like to use sound effects for most of our content. So guess what? You also have to make sure that you do all the legality stuff. You have to do it with the sound effects as well. You have to make sure that you know what time you're going to be doing it. You have to have a set schedule. You have to be consistent. You have to interact in social media. There's so much that goes into this, and you have to love it. You have to feel it. Okay, and there's so much more that I'm probably forgetting that goes into this. You have to live, eat, and breathe this. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is something that you have to be dedicated. You have to be persistent, and you have to build a community as well, because you're gonna need people that you gotta rely on. You gotta have an audience that you're gonna be able to rely on. You can't, some people are fair weather subscribers, and fair weather viewers. They're only around, whenever, whatever. Some people do that thing where, I subscribe to your channel and you're gonna show me some love back. We have problems with that also in the beginning, because it still trickles every now and then where you might get one or two that think that they're gonna come and just raise their count with you, and you gotta be like, that's not gonna work for me. That's not the type of channel that we are. We are serious about this, and we really want to do this. That's not to say we don't like to help our friends out, because guess what? Every household has tons of devices. We do have the Roku, and we do have the Xbox, and we do have that extra PC that we use specifically for watching our friends' contents and going to their whatever websites or whatever, and retweeting our friends. Sometimes I just like to sit there while I'm cleaning or cooking or both, and just binging, setting the extra laptop or the Roku to just binge on friends' content, if we think they're good. Because if we don't, we're like, this is just some dummy, sitting there acting up and doing stupid stuff, like condom snorting or something, just to try and get like 5 minutes of fame. We're like, get out of here. We want to be around serious people. And even our subscribers and our viewers, we appreciate you guys so much, because you guys are also very serious and committed followers. I mean, we got wonderful human beings here. Like, for example, I'll give you Creepy Clown Girls. That's the reason why we noticed that she was gone. Mr. Dreadful noticed she wasn't here. Why? Because she is somebody who's very special. That's what our subscribers mean to us. You guys are very special to us. They're committed people who actually go out of their way to make sure you succeed for nothing in return. They want nothing in return. That's the type of people that Creepy Clown Girl is, and Stacy Scotty and Mary Murphy. They are the unknowns, but by gosh, we're gonna make sure they're known. No matter what happens with this channel, we're gonna make sure that everybody knows who our subscribers are, who our Dezombie family is, because it's important. Because without them, without you guys, we ain't nothing. And that was a mouthful. Yeah, there is a lot to content creation, especially if you're serious. It's not for the faint of heart. And you can't just let any Joe Schmo into your life when it comes to that. It has to be important. It has to be full of heart, and it has to be full of love. You know, it has to be. There has to be love and passion for this. Because if you don't have love and passion for it, and you don't love the genre, guess what? It's gonna go to shiznit or shiitake mushrooms. You know, but I'm so glad that we are building the type of audience that we're building, and that we are building the type of community that we are building. You know, you guys are always there for us, and we want to give back, man. We really want to give you guys the best content that there is. You know, in the beginning, when we first started this, it meant to us, how do you call it, an outlet for our creative side, an outlet for certain things that we had inside, and experiences, also an outlet for divulging the experience that we have had throughout our lives. For example, you know, the viewer stories after dark. If you guys haven't seen that playlist, you might want to check that out. But you know, at first it was mostly about that, an outlet for our creative sides, as well as an outlet for our experiences with the paranormal, the supernatural, you know, things like that. But now it's become even much more than that. Now we feel like a sense of obligation, in a good way, not in a bad way, okay? Because you guys will never be a burden to us, but we also feel a sense of you know, commitment to this, because the people, you guys make it. And guess who's back?
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to check out the game, you see, because I follow sports, you know. I'm sorry, I've been following sports as long as I can remember. So, but yeah, so, you know, the Toronto Raptors won. Congratulations to Canada for winning their first ever NBA title. I just thought I'd throw that out there into the air, into the atmosphere. So yeah, that's that.
Oh, I didn't know that. That was their first time. I didn't even know that Canada could be in the NBA. I thought it was an American thing. But
yeah, they have one team.
Oh,
they only have one, and that they happen to win the championship. So good for them.
Cool.
Thank you, Aisha. So yeah. So what were you talking about? Catch me up.
Well, basically, I was talking to them about how YouTube and content creation, it's not for the faint of heart. You know, the type of stuff that we do, you know, on a day-to-day basis, like looking for the music, reading the terms of service, the legalities, all of the licensing, and all of the imagery, music, all that stuff, the technical stuff, you know, the editing, forget about that when it comes to putting it all together as well.
Yeah, fatigue does come with it. A fatigue comes with it, because if you start out saying, yeah, I'm gonna drop one video a week, and you think, you know, it's easy. Well, it isn't, and there's two of us. So, yeah. And after a while, you keep doing it, weeks, months, the fatigue sets in, you know, and you got to push through that fatigue, or take a break, as we did a few months back. We took a break. So, yeah. Sorta, because we still posted, you know, things.
Little tidbits here and there.
But it wasn't really much of a break, but.
It was a short break.
Danny says, did you hear about Pusha T's story of Adidon diss track be played during the pregame? It was a few days ago, but I'll send you a link on Twitter. Thanks, man. I'll give that a look on Twitter. So yeah, we're gonna have a nice guest tomorrow. I'm not gonna spoil it and say who the guest is, okay? But he's a heavyweight YouTuber, man, content creator in our genre. So, thank you, Danny. So yeah, I'm not gonna say who it is right now because I don't want to spoil it. I'll just let it be a surprise to whoever happens to catch the live tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Yep, and we're also gonna be doing Dark Water's show. He's gonna have us on as well, I believe this weekend. I think it's on Saturday, actually. Mm-hmm. Saturday he's gonna have us on. We're gonna be speaking with the Dark Waters team. We're also gonna be interviewed by. Well, we're also gonna have Panic D be on our show.
We're gonna be on their show,
and we're gonna be on Panic D's show.
Really, yeah.
So, yeah, but tomorrow is gonna be pretty darn exciting. So hopefully, we get a nice turnout, man, because this guy deserves it.
Yeah.
I already dropped a spoiler. It's a dude.
Yeah, he's very hardworking. At least from what I see, he has a fabulous looking channel, and it's gonna be fun.
All I'll say is that this person deals with cryptids. That's all I'm gonna say about it. This person deal with cryptid stories, a lot of cryptid stories. So
yeah. He does a lot of creepypastas too. He's really good. I just don't want to say any more spoilers.
That's enough.
He's good.
Shut it down. Cut it off.
Oh man, the fun has come back. I got a little deep while talking about and content creation and stuff and all the hard work.
I don't mind, you know what I'm saying, sharing some of, what we do, because that's what it's about. But also, like, when I showed what kind of mic we use, some people might be wondering, hey, what kind of mic, should I get? You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Aisha. She says that's great. That she can't wait.
Is caring.
Yep. He says, Danny says, it is hysterical knowing that shots are being sent to Drake's way. Yeah. Well, Drake is happy right now. He's happy. I mean, the Toronto Raptors won. Canada is victorious. So I know he's happy about that. I really don't, hate him or dislike him or like him or love him. I really have no feelings towards Drake whatsoever. But yeah, man, I'm happy for Canadians. They got their championship. Good for them. Enjoy it while it lasts, because it won't be too much longer. I mean, the Warriors did a back-to-back, and those don't happen often. And they were trying for a three-peat, and they got shut down. So repeating as champions is not easy. So anyways, let's get on to sports talk. So any new shows people are watching? Like, I've been meaning to finish Nosferatu. I only saw the first episode, and I haven't been able to finish the show.
Looks good so far, though.
Yeah. Anybody finished the Nosferatu show, or have you started seeing it? Let us know in the chat. But it's a creation by Stephen King's son. Danny Martian says, "Yo, what about our rap collab?" Yeah, we definitely gotta fit that in, man. As I said, I'm so backed up on so many things. I can't even catch up on Game of Thrones, man. It's like, because this whole live streaming thing is a whole different animal than making content. It's a completely different animal. Yeah, we gotta fit that in. But I heard, but who's the collab gonna be with anyway, Danny? Who else was it supposed to be? Because if it's Red Kryptonite, I thought he said he was done rapping.
No, it's not Red Kryptonite.
Oh.
Oh my God, there was somebody else. I'll look him up now on Twitter so you can listen.
Bit of 22 roll call. What is up? Thank you for stopping by. Vidiv, you gotta stop by tomorrow, because tomorrow we're gonna have a special guest on our show. All I'll say is that it's a YouTuber in our genre, and the YouTuber likes to do cryptids, a lot of cryptids and the creepypasta stories.
And you know him?
Oh.
Well, he knows many, though. So I think y'all are cool. It's gonna be awesome.
He doesn't make beats. Need Gore wants to collab though. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Need Gore he's cool.
Yeah, man, we could do some. Vidiv says, "Ooh, interesting. It is gonna be interesting. I believe so. We've been blessed as of recently to have some pretty interesting stories and from callers such as Dark Waters, Dark Narrator. We had Creepy Clown Girl, Ophelia. She had some good stuff. Puerto Rican showcasing had a really. His really was
scary.
Really creepy.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about that, honestly. That was real scary.
Yeah, because that's really dark when you start talking about, what we were talking about that night.
We don't even want to repeat the subject.
For
honestly.
Real. But how you been, Vidif? What's going on? You got a new video dropping? I know our good friend Slumber Reeds dropped a video tonight, premiered a video.
Yes, he did. Yes, it was pretty good. It was a really good turnout as well on the video. We had to just go in and out because we were preparing for our live here, but he also dropped a premiere. I don't know how long it went for, but we will be watching it tomorrow, that's for sure. We have a few to catch up on tomorrow. We have to catch up with Dr. J Radio Live as well because we missed his live. We hardly ever miss his live, but
I'm wondering if Vidif would like to come on one day as a guest.
Ooh.
I'm wondering, Vidif, would you be down to come on as a guest one day?
That would be nice. That'd be nice. By the way, Vidif, your avatar is so kick-ass. I love it.
I agree.
That. It looks freaky. I love it. It's
yeah,
awesome.
I'm over here trying to do something with our avatar, but Mysterio's giving me freaking... She's being bullish on it, but we'll see what happens.
I'm attached. Do you know what the problem is with me? I'm attached.
That's terrible. You need to learn to
attached.
detach.
I get attached.
You can't be attached in this world. Everything is short, you know?
That's true.
Nothing is forever here.
But one thing we definitely need to work on is our banner.
But he said that he's trying to find time. He got a new job, so he's going to be preoccupied. But he says he's down to come on. That's great, man. You know what? I would like to have you on and just make it be about you. You know what I'm saying? And focus on you. So tomorrow we can't. I don't think tomorrow's good because I want to just focus on the person that's having it tomorrow. But after that, we're open. We don't have any other interviews or even hangout, like guests, stop by, hangouts, whatever you want to call it. Just stop by and chill. We don't have anything set up after tomorrow. So yeah, man. Hopefully sometime after that. And congrats on your new job, man. Congrats.
That's cool.
Much love to @NotSoNorm for the avatar. Nice.
Okay. Is that on Twitter or Facebook?
Who knows?
Or Instagram. So let us know.
There's so many places. But it's probably Twitter if it's @.
Yeah, well, Instagram's also @, and so is Facebook.
Fine.
Facebook. If it's a page, most likely you will have an @ in the beginning as well. So that's
Vidif says, sounds dope, dude. I'll hit you guys up.
Absolutely.
On a good time for sure. Definitely. We love having other creators come on and get to know the fans. You know what I mean?
Oh, Aisha's having, she's going bye-bye.
Okay, but thank you for stopping by, Aisha.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for being here so much. We always appreciate seeing you here. All you guys are great. But yeah, Aisha, have a good night, sweetie, and sleep and rest well, honey.
Rock on my baby on a treetop.
Oh God, he's serenading you, love.
No, sing with me. It's supposed to be us singing to her.
Okay.
Help put her to sleep.
When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
He says, Danny says that he's been working on a new banner, but he's not happy with it. That's alright, dude. Just keep at it. His visual style is complicated. He wants to keep the purple aesthetic, but at the same time, doesn't want to use this mascot anymore. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Oh, Vidif says that he's active on Insta, but it's the same name for all three.
Gotcha.
@NotSoNorm, I guess. Nice. Danny says maybe a new version. I have someone draw the casual version I made, but I can't commission anyone because again, I'm cheap. Hey, the world is made of two people. Cheap people and not cheap people. That's just the way it goes.
We're cheap too.
Good night, sweet dreams.
The ones who aren't cheap is because they got it like that.
Yeah,
so.
I agree.
And we don't have it like that.
Nah, even some of the people that got it like that are cheap for real.
That's true.
Are you crazy?
Dude, my grandfather is so cheap. My grandpa, like, he bend down as old as he is.
Well, he needs to
pick up a penny.
He has to, because he has to buy his way into heaven right now. No, I'm just joking. He's a wonderful dude.
Yeah, he's cheap. That is so funny.
So, Vidif, what you working on now? You got anything new coming up? Because maybe you want to talk about it with the good people here.
Oh, yeah, that would be interesting. Guys, if you're working on any project, just chat it below. Now is
Yeah,
the time.
let people
We're
know,
opening
you
the
know.
window for that now.
Yeah, let people know what you're doing so that we could be aware and be on the lookout.
Yeah.
Because notification bells are fine, but sometimes they don't work. For some reason, I don't know why, but I've missed a couple of notifications.
I like, one thing that I like to say to our people, especially since we're small.
Thank you. Have a blessed day too.
Oh, mwah. So, since we're small, it's a little easier to keep track of it now. But please, feel free to tag us on Twitter. Okay. Feel free to tag us on Twitter if you have anything coming up, because you know what? It makes things easier for us. I know some people don't like tags and DMs because it can get annoying, and I totally understand. And it can be a little overwhelming, and we're small. So you can imagine if we were 30, 40, 50,000 people, then we'd never be able to keep up. We'd have to pay somebody. But for right now, we're good with tagging and DMs because, we forget stuff. And sometimes we'll go all day without checking our social media because we need a break.
You know something? Some people go on for a long time and never making 1,000 subs or 2,000 subs. So let's not count our chickens before they hatch. We may never break that.
Maybe.
So let's not talk about that. We might never reach those high, lofty expectations that you put forth.
Well, I have faith, and also I don't know. I feel really good about this. I really do. But one thing that I don't feel good about is my sugar level right now. It's dropping, baby.
Oh my!
I
know what that means?
I feel a little shaky. Yeah.
It's time to go get a midnight snack.
Yeah.
Midnight snack attack.
I need like a pudding cup or something. And I need to lay down because I'm exhausted.
But real quick, I'm going to just say this. Danny says maybe on the next live stream, you guys can check out the article I sent your way. It was originally made in 2014, but was updated this year to add newer rappers.
Or maybe we could close the show with that.
I don't know where he sent it to.
Probably Twitter, because that's where he sent everything to. To us anyway. That's where we have the highest communication level. It's on Twitter, But that would probably be something good to close one of these shows on, one of these nights. Probably our next one. Yeah, he's right. We got to read it first because we don't know what's going to pop on the screen, actually.
How come the right click is not working?
Oh, it doesn't there. Not there.
Oh.
It doesn't.
Just write that down so we don't forget.
It's right here in this chat as well, in our YouTube live stream, so I'll do it.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you know what? I think we're going to cut this off. It's been on for 2 hours. Yeah. So I want to say good night to all you lovely and wonderful people who showed up tonight. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for your conversation. It's deeply appreciated. And don't forget, tomorrow, we're going to have a special guest on. God willing, keep your fingers crossed it comes through. But if it does, it should be a really good time.
Yeah, it should be fun. We're going to be doing a lot of laughing, hopefully.
So, I'm Kenny Dreadful, and with me, as always, is the lovely
Miss Stereo.
And you have been watching Stereo Dread, powered by
Dezombified.
Good night, you lovely people.
We love you guys. And don't forget to share. Don't forget to share, especially I'm going to be making the there's our outro. I'm going to be making the live stream announcement early this time because it's going to be a time. We're going to have a time for sure. And I'm going to be tweeting it, putting it out on all our social media, and it's going to be out in just a few. But thank you so much for being here. And as always, these Zomba friends, watch your six.